In this review, we're going to log in as Bob. Bob is going to take a snapshot of the Rational Software Architect Design Manager repository, the JKE banking project. By going to the Models menu and then selecting the action to create a snapshot, Bob will freeze the current version of all the modeling resources in this particular project so that they can be looked at later in their current state. Adding a simple name and a description for the snapshot, Bob starts the process off of snapshotting all of the resources. This particular process may take a few minutes or even longer depending upon the size of the model. So after a certain amount of time, Bob sees that the snapshot is complete and he decides to create a review of some of the resources in this project. A review is given a very simple title, in this case just a M1 prep, and Bob adds some instructions into the cover of the review for the reviewers to look at, and for anyone else who's looking at the review later, understanding what was asked of the reviewer. So the instructions are added in there and participants are added to the list. Bob's just going to add one participant. He just wants to get Al's opinion on a couple of resources in the model. So Bob will use the RSA Design Manager Resource Picker to find one of the sequence diagrams and add it to the review, and then add another resource, the overview diagram. So there'll be two resources in this review for Al to take a look at. With the review defined and saved, Bob puts the review in the in progress phase. So now the review can be worked on. Now we shift over to Al, who logs into the RSA Design Manager project. Al logs into his personal dashboard and then into the JKE banking project, where he notices a viewlet for reviews and a review for him to take a look at. He clicks on the review and sees that he has two resources to take a look at. The first resource is a simple diagram, and just using the compact rendering, he can take a look at the diagram very quickly, make a quick assessment that he looked at it, doesn't have any requirements or any comments for it. He can take a look at the second diagram the same way by using the compact rendering and showing more information to see the entire diagram, and again makes no comments, indicating that these resources have been reviewed and he has looked at them. If we go back to Bob, Bob logs in again at some later time after Al has made his review. He logs into his personal dashboard and then into the JKE banking project, goes to the review viewlet to see that his review is identified as everyone has completed their task, and now Bob can put the review into a final review phase, which means no more changes can be made to it.